Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Nicholas. I am giddy with excitement over today's video. As many of you know, one of my goals for this year was to really make the secret garden behind the greenhouse cleaned up and slicked up and looking really woodland, and I don't know. But so today we're going to work back here. We've had a change in the weather. Some cooler temperatures came in, and I like it, but as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie. So it's probably going to be nice working out here today because of what I'm going to be doing, which I'll tell you in a second. I'll be happy for the colder temperatures. But I actually started this video yesterday, and it has been on and off raining for a couple of days now, so it's been really hard to film, to be honest with you, but I managed. So let's go back in time one day and show you what I got done yesterday, and then we will talk about what we're going to do today. As you just saw, I laid the path in the secret garden, and I love it so much. And it already, I feel like it pops in person. I don't know how well it pops on camera, but today we're going to be starting to lay mulch in the planting beds, and that's really going to make a difference. Like that stark contrast between the black mulch and the pine bark nuggets, it's just gonna look really great. Now, it won't be completely finished today. Well, for one, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the whole thing mulched, but we're gonna definitely start. But then also there's a couple things that are subject to change, and I should probably show you that beforehand. just so you guys know why either I'm skipping areas or some areas might look unfinished. One of the areas is right here, the entrance. If you guys would remember, I actually had the cat house or the cat cave that's over there to the left. It was actually right here, and I wanted to move it because I thought I just couldn't figure out how to, like, I don't know, I just felt like the house blocked the entrance and I just didn't want that. But I guess the thing that's starting to stump me a little bit is, as we look to the left, I did the gravel area over there, and then there's like random patches of grass that I want to be planting bed. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I want it all to connect, and it also will have to connect over here at some stage. I'm still trying to figure it out. So it's possible that the entrance will be extended out towards us at some point. I'm just not sure. So I'm gonna have to just probably just stop it right here for now until I figure out what I'm gonna do. Sounds like I know what I'm talking about, right? I don't. This is all just, it's organically happening. Nothing's planned. Only like I have an idea of certain things, but obviously I haven't thought of the whole picture. And then at some point I will be covering the neighbor's pile of stuff, but I'm taking my time because I just need to figure out what I want to do with that. I bought this fence piece thingy over there, and it's probably the route I'm gonna take, but I kind of just wanted to, I don't know, sit on it for a while and think about it. Before we put the mulch down, I thought maybe we could possibly plant some of these plants that I have for the shade. I have some lamium, some painted ferns, and some coleus. So I'm just gonna grab some of these shade plants, see where I want to put them, where I want to work them in. The ferns that were gifted to me, they were transplants from another garden last year, are really big, and it's not a bad thing, but they've taken up a lot more space than I thought they were going to. So I don't think I'm going to be in need of all of the shade plants that I started. I mean, I'll find a spot for them somewhere in the garden, but I won't need as many back in the secret garden. So I'm just going to grab some plants, put them in place, see what we think, and then as soon as we get done planting all of that, then I'll start to mulch. And I'm so excited. I ended up planting a little bit more than I had anticipated just because I got on a roll. So let me show you what we planted. I'll give you the stats of everything, and then I'm going to try to get as much mulching done as possible. I don't know how much it's going to be, but we're going to try to do something at least. At the entrance of the greenhouse, I put a pumpkin spice foamy bells or heucherella. I really like the, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of like an autumnal color, but I like it. Well, I love autumn, but anyway, these get 8 to 20 inches tall and 16 to 20 inches wide. And then I put one of the painted ferns, it's the Japanese painted fern back there. This one's a smaller one than the other two. This one, oh, sorry, the heucherella is zones 4 through 9. And the painted fern, this one, it says it gets 8 to 20 inches tall, and it's a zone 4 through 9. And as we turn, we have the other pumpkin spice heucherella right there, just filled that spot. I had this caramel heuchera over here that does have some orangey colors in it, and I wanted to make sure that I at least brought some over on this side. And as we continue to walk through, I had some small hostas back by that tree, so I ended up transplanting them right here in front of those heucheras just because I decided to do something different in this area. So I ended up doing 3 of the Wizard Coral Sunrise coleus. They are annual coleus, obviously, in my area, but I don't know the stats on them. So if you're interested, you might have to look up because I don't know how tall they get. And then the 2 painted ferns back here, these are Godzilla painted ferns, and these get absolutely massive. They can get 18 to 36 inches tall. And this tag does not say how wide they get, but that's, I don't care, to be honest with you. 36 inches, can you imagine? I mean, that itself might block some of the stuff back there. And I just love the colors on these. They're like burgundy and like different shades of green, like so pretty. And then as we turn right and we go to the picnic table area and we go on the other side, I did a huge grouping of coleus. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this side there's 2 different ones. One is the Wizard Velvet Red, which I'm sure you can tell which one that is. And then the other one is the Giant Exhibition Magma, I believe. And then on this side, I did 4 of the Wizard Velvet Reds and 1 Giant Exhibition Magma. Okay, I don't know how confident I'm feeling, but let's see how much I can get done. I don't know why, but I feel like I have hit my limit already today. Which is unusual because usually I would just push through and until I was satisfied, but this is where I'm stopping today. I don't know if you guys have some of those days where like you feel like you could do anything, and then there's other days where you like where it's like taking a step is a chore. Well, I'm having the latter kind of a day. So I mean, it's not like I didn't do anything because I did some stuff today. So, and then I feel like you guys will finally be able to like see my vision. I'm sure that you guys could pick it up before, but visually now it's here and you'll see it. So let me turn the camera around, show you how far I've gotten, and that's gonna be it. So again, this is going to change the entrance, but it's just a rough entrance right now. And I do think that it'll help. Not that water won't pool here like it usually does, but at least it won't be straight up mud. So I think that that's going to be really helpful. And can I just tell you guys, I knew that they would, but do you see how much these Japanese forest grasses or Hakana cloas glow against black mulch? I mean, it looks like they're neon, and I would love to get some more of that, but I have such a hard time finding it in my area, and I don't know why. Like, I found it once and then never again. So hopefully someday I'll find some more. But as we turn to the left, I'm actually going to do some stepping stones. Someone suggested it in a comment, and I thought it was a great idea. I'm going to have little stepping stones like entering the cat cave area, although I do have to kind of talk to you guys about my cat situation. So I haven't even talked about it on here just because I don't know. Honestly, because I cry when I talk about it, but last year I had 3 cats that would come around, and at one point, one of them, his name is Midnight, he disappeared for like a month straight, and then when he came back he was frail, so I'm guessing he got stuck somewhere. I was feeding him extra, he seemed like he was bouncing back, and then I never saw him again. And then the other cat, the yellow one, his name's Mango. Well, I don't know that that's their names. I don't even know whose they are, but they were mine last year. The yellow one still comes around occasionally, but the one that I was closest to, her name was Cole, and she was the sweetest cat and the prettiest cat. And in the fall, like late fall, the same thing happened to her, where she disappeared for a couple weeks, came back, and she was very skinny, and there was really nothing I could do. I got her like a heated house and was feeding her, but she just, yeah. And then she disappeared, and I haven't seen her again. And it's really like, I don't know, it's hard because Cole was here in like one of my first or second videos. So I felt like, I don't know, she was part of this channel, like this journey, but she's gone, and yeah. So Mango still comes around like once every like month, and he's fine. He's not as nice though, but it's okay. Maybe one day I'll get another Cole to come around. But anyway, enough with the sob story. Let's continue. So anyway, stepping stones, and then sometime in the future, like way future, instead of the mulch meeting the pine nuggets, I would really like to do some metal edging, but I can't do that right now. So that's going to come at a later date. So I was able to get, well, not very far. I got to right here, and I still have to go back and over the hill and through the woods. And then this side, I didn't get very much either, but I did cover up the muddy mess, although I was gonna just push through and extend the path out and then have mulch come to either side. But I just felt like I couldn't push through today, but that's okay, you guys. We'll do it another time. But just, do you see how much everything pops against anything, especially black mulch or a really dark mulch? I mean, even honestly, if I just had these bark nuggets under everything, it would still pop more than just my soil, but the black really does something. And these ferns, the way they just move in the wind, so pretty. And one more thing, I think that is a really bright spot, although it will look better once I wash the mud off of the leaves, but these hostas, I cannot remember, Shadowland, Diamond Lake or something of that sort. If it's different, I'll put it on the screen. That blue really shows up. And then I was hoping to get to this point, although I probably could have pushed through a little bit, but this coral coleus, think about how that's going to look with a black background. And the new ferns. So we did like the tiniest bit, and we still have so much to do. All the way over here behind the greenhouse in the potting area. I need to find something to do with all of that, but that'll be another day. And then we still have this whole bed to do, but it'll just be like a little cliffhanger. You'll just have to hold off until we do this again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I couldn't get it all done, but I'm sure that you guys understand, and I will see you very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.